Little scrapyard run video for you. It's gonna be things like this old steering column, old car battery, medicine cabinet out of a bathroom, some aluminum cans, some of this, some of that, stainless, woven stainless steel hose with some brass bits all cut off. I'm going to the scrapyard down the street today. I don't show it a whole lot in my videos. They close. They only open for half the day, so. Little aluminum gutter, it looks like. Maybe siding. I think it's a gutter. Let's see, taking some of this rubbish. If I really wanted to, I could clean out all my storage units in a full day, going back and forth to the scrapyards. People often wonder how I can scrap on such a little rig. Well, if I live a half yard from the scrap mile, and someone with a truck lives 10 miles from the scrapyard, then I can take 20 trips. You know what I mean? What do you think about that? That'd be the equivalent to one pickup truck load. So that explains that. Let's see here. Try to get rid of some of this junk. In a recent video, I passed up these bed frames, went back and snatched them up. What I'll do is I'll just pile this up here. They got themselves a new toy at this place. Big excavator. Or, yeah, what do they call it? Excavators? And then I'll bring some loads in here. They close in about an hour, so I will get back here and get this stuff sorted out. So if you're new to this, a lot of scrapyards probably wouldn't want you to have it, want you to do it like this, but talk to your scrapyards and talk to them about it. People watching on YouTube making comments that they don't know if the scrapyard doesn't care if I do this. I've been doing this here for 12 years, 13 years almost. That's how they want me to do it, so that's how I do it. Alrighty. So, let's see here. some of this I don't want to take to the scrapyard, like these backup power battery daily charging deals with some good money. And let's see if I can get this out of here. If you're new to my videos, this is my third unit. I got two that are packed full of stuff. Lots of times people will see that and they don't understand why I don't take it all in, and they don't understand why I don't use the truck and this and that. The thing about a truck is, if you're using a work truck to scrap, you might on average, someone with a work truck using it heavily, using it a lot, you're gonna be spending maybe, I don't want to take this brass into the scrapyard. This scrapyard is not that good with brass. I'm gonna take it to a different scrapyard. But if you're making under $30,000 a year and you're using a truck, you know, you're putting $8,000–9,000 or more into your truck every year. You know, you'd be lucky to clear even $20,000 a year, you know, and spending a third, half of your life working just to afford your truck. So I mean, if you're making a bunch of money, that's fine, but I don't make a lot of money doing this scrap, so cost me about $300 a year, insurance, gas, maintenance, to run that thing. And so, like, lots of times people hear me talk about this because people, you know, I'm just answering questions, and then other people will get offended because they might be driving a truck and they think I'm talking smack about them, but I'm not. I'm just answering the question, just telling you the facts. If you do this in a truck, the first $9,000 you make in scrap metal every year is going straight into your truck. So that's $8,700 I don't need to make to start the year. Just for perspective. That's something you don't realize until your vehicle conks out and it costs $2,000–3,000 to fix it, and you pay rent in 2 weeks, you know. That's when you realize it. So I'm not in this to get rich. I'm just in this to, it's a flat out absolute guarantee of work, stability, guaranteed work. Job security. I probably have 2 years of survivability built up in these things, if I, you know, counting scrap and selling stuff online and usable stuff and whatnot. I see the comment a lot. People say, why do you pay for those storage units, blah blah blah, when you only have a couple $100? Well, there's far more than a couple $100 of stuff in here. Let's see here. Just try to answer some of those common questions. It's kind of a predicament to try to answer people's questions, and then other people that don't know that you're answering the question, sometimes they might take offense to it, you know. Like if you're out there driving a truck, I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. I'm just answering questions. Alright, I'm gonna get some more of this Scavenging loaded up. Probably come back, take one more trip. Let's have a look at some of this real quick while we got time. They might come up here after my next load and tell me they're ready to go. So let's have a look real quick while I got the chance. For those of you new to this, basically if it's made of metal or it contains metal, they want it. Scrapyards will generally buy it. It's an old radiator out of a car. Here's an old part of like a, I think people were saying that's off a, I mean, I thought it was like a something to do with tires on a semi. I found this in the middle of the highway off a Mack truck. They're saying that's like a tire blowout guard doohickey or something or other off a semi truck or something, some part of that. I first thought it was a mud flap. It's not a mud flap. And then some, like vacuum cleaner cords are good money. And someone busted that off a gas station. I found that in a convenience store. We got some aluminum siding, aluminum gutters and siding. Oh, that one's tin, this one's aluminum. If you do this, you'll want to have a magnet on you. See what's what. That's aluminum. See, that's tin. So those are totally different. Garbage disposal, aluminum breakage. The outside's aluminum, and the inside there's steel. And pieces like a lamp. Living room lamp, that's aluminum. Everyone's favorite aluminum cans, old tin cans. There's some shocks off of a vehicle, old shocks. Guard off of a fan. Some electrical box. Skivel. Some little hydraulics. That looks like off of like a window on like a back pickup truck topper or something. More cords, old busted old tape measure. I already showed this stuff. Bed rails, medicine box. I think that's like off an air conditioner, some sort of doohickey, something or other. Not sure exactly. Like circuit breaker type deals. We'll get one more load. So the deal with this scrap metal is basically you get out of it what you put into it. This is something, this is a good example. Like there's two trucks up there right now at that scrapyard. One's with a trailer. They might still be there when I get back. Well, yeah, they'll both be there when I get back. The one with the trailer is associated with the heating and air conditioning business. And the other dark truck, I think, is hooked into some sort of electrician place outfit. So there's a possibility of people making real good money doing this. You know, this is something, if you wanted to, you could turn into a business. You know, you could put ads in the newspaper, and you could get like yourself a drop-off bin, you know, something like the storage unit here. Most storage places probably wouldn't want you doing that, but you could get a place somewhere or other and have people just drop stuff off, like e-waste, like Uberism81 on YouTube, that channel. I'll link his channel up down there in the description. I haven't watched his videos in a long time. I don't know if he even makes videos anymore. But alrighty, battery died. So where was I? I don't know what I got on camera. Uberism81 channel. I'll link up down in the description. Whether he's making videos or not, you can check out his older ones. Dude has like a think his dad is an electrician. I think he's got HVAC, heating and air conditioner friends and hookups. So that's when it's gravy time. And you got stuff like that. If you're gonna be fortunate enough to get stuff like that, and he has a bin. Point I was getting to, and he has a bin, a drop-off bin for people to drop off their e-waste. I think he puts advertising out and stuff. He gets a lot of stuff out of that. Let's see. These I'll send to boardsort.com. Nice little board. It's got some gold-plated pins in there and whatnots. E-waste bin is a channel I'll link up down in the description if you want to know all about this kind of jazz. Professional e-waste dude. Tell you what all that is. All these chips on here are worth good money. Looks like silver plate there. Gold-plated pins in there. And circuit boards are good. I'll put the link to boardsort.com. I'll put those 3 links down there if you want to have a look. And this scrapyard's not good on these or brass, so I'll take these to a different yard another day. This is a hard drive out of a computer. It's got nice gold plate on there. These hard drives are nice. Nice little boards. I'll send those one of these days. I'll send the board sort. Board sort is a place where you will want to save up a big shipment and then go to like FedEx or UPS, wherever you can get the best price, and ship off a heavy package. You know, maybe if you're big time, you might look into, you know, like pallets and stuff. The real hardcore shipping stuff. But that's just how it is, you know. Scrapping is, you can be a small timer, you can be a big timer. I always kind of look at it like 3 types of lizards. There's the big alligators, there's iguanas, and there's hot little lizards on a rock that go and you can't see them when they move. Those are the 3, my 3 levels of scrapping. Let's see, how about we get this out here today? Take that. Okay. Breathing room in here. I ran this 3rd one out because I was gonna start selling some stuff in here, but stuff just builds up so quick. A little hard drive deal. That e-waste is pretty cool if you watch someone that knows what they're really talking about. E-waste bin videos. It's pretty interesting stuff. Alright. Grab some of this junk and get up there. Let's see, take this in there. Take this in there. I'm not sure what their prices are on electrical wire, so I'm not going to take a whole lot in there. Yeah, looks pretty good. So if you're new to this point I was getting to about this electrician and the heating and air conditioner business, is they deal with large amounts of copper and stuff. If you have a bunch of air conditioners, that's some of the best scrap metal there is. It's the good stuff right there. Alright, let's run down this real quick. What I brought. It's number 2 insulated copper. I need to remove all the plugs. It's amazing how you can miss stuff. Let's try that again. Whoa, it's dusty out here. Woo-wee. Windy day. Alright, number 2 insulated copper wire here. Everyone's favorite aluminum cans. I don't need to explain those. Here's all the aluminum. It's electrical conduits. Made off of a pan. That's a Swiffer handle. That's off a lamp. Got some aluminum breakage over here. These aluminum car radiators. If you want to take the time to clean that up, you just whack it along here, bust that plastic off, and then you get clean aluminum for the radiator. But I'm just gonna break it. I'm not gonna mess around with that today. Stainless steel sink. I think I already talked about this other stuff. There's some breakage. Breakage is aluminum with some other material like that steel stuck on there. That's a doorknob. It's got some brass and some tin and steel and whatnot. I don't know, they might just throw that in with the tin over here, but piece of a lamp. An aluminum capacitor. Maybe they go breakage on that. Some capacitors are just made out of a tin. So that goes in here with a tin shred. The reason they call this tin shred is because there's a big shredder at the mills that they put all this tin into, and it just shreds it to little bits. That's why they call it shred. Shred is basically the garbage of the scrap world. There's an electric motor. It's in a big steel casing. So that just goes tin shred. That weighs about 10 pounds, 12 pounds by itself. And then we went through some of this already. Scale. That's a piece of aluminum there. The battery. That's good, worth good money. That's like 20 cents a pound. 30, 35 pounds or so. You might need it though. And like a vacuum cleaner and ultra truck club. That's like a locking mechanism for a steering wheel. Tin cans. That's a piece of aluminum there. And I think I talked about everything else. So now it's time to weigh it up. They're gonna bring out one of these big yellow bins and put it right here. I'm gonna throw all the stuff in there, or all the tin shred in there. And then they'll bring out a wheelbarrow and get the non-ferrous stuff. Non-ferrous would be like your aluminum and brass, copper. Although I'm not bringing brass to this place. And then your ferrous materials will be like tin, steel, long iron, short iron, all different names. Basically it's stuff a magnet will stick to. Like my handlebars are ferrous. My keys would be non-ferrous. Well, I got a steel screwdriver on there. But these keys are like made out of brass. That's the air conditioner, dude, right there. The whole big trailer is full of air conditioning metal. Or was. That's the good stuff right there. I gotta play the waiting game. Hurry up and wait. What do you think? So their computer was down, so I didn't get an itemized receipt, but $21.05. It sounds a little light, but I guess that's about right. I didn't really have that much good stuff. I got a free sucker out of the deal. I hope you enjoyed the show. Hope someone out there learned a little something about something, at least. Make me more than a clapping monkey. What do you think? As always, thanks for watching. What do you think about that?